So it happened around 2006, 2005. My parents sat me and my sister down. My little sister was a baby, so they sat us down and they told us that they're going to get divorced. I was too young to get upset over that. My sister was about like 9 or 10. It was very hard for her. And we moved in with our grandparents. I even remember seeing my mom's stuff, her name on each furniture, and each of my dad's furniture, their names on it. But it was hard. A year later, we moved in this house. Now, when we were with my grandparents, I used to always get upset during the night, and I started crying. I missed my parents together. I remember I just got upset, and it was kind of hard, very, very hard, especially at a young age when you're so used to having your parents together that you're not used to having just one parent all the time. I know they told us that we're gonna see them like twice. We get 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 this, 2 that, but it was hard. But to cope with that, I've always been told by my dad, Kelly, we're not fighting anymore. Your mom's happy. I'm happy. We're not together anymore. So it was not until I was about a teenager when I got over the fact that my parents aren't together anymore. It didn't really bother me anymore. I used to get upset because he was with another woman, but I was mad that he was with another woman. But when I was around 12 or 13 or so, I started developing not caring about if they're together or not. I saw that my mom was a lot happier. She smiled a lot more. She felt more free than with my dad. But seeing that your parents were unhappy with each other and they got in fights all the time, or it got really bad, realizing that your mom's happy, that your parents are happy now, they don't have to fight anymore, they are a lot more happier now, realizing that, I think that is something to accept. It took a lot of years and years of counseling. What I mean by counseling is that I talked to a therapist about it, and they always told me that I always struggled. It was very hard. But right now, my mom's a lot more happier, and accepting the fact that your parents aren't together anymore is very, very hard. I know it's hard because I've been through it. Especially the kids. It's very hard on the kids. My little sister, she doesn't really remember anything. And you just gotta remember that they're happy now, and that there's no more fight anymore. There's peace. There's no more fighting. You finally get to walk around the house without hearing fighting or hearing arguing. You finally get to walk around the house seeing your mom or dad smiling, seeing your parents happy. Just seeing that can really, really help you overcome this anger that they broke it up. It's not your fault at all. My parents always told me that it's not my fault. It's their fault. And whatever happened between my parents, it's not my business. It's between them. But it's not your fault. It's not the kid's fault. It's not your fault. I know they told us several times in the past that it's not me or my sister's fault. It's their fault. They had a failed marriage, in that it's not easy. But you still get to see your dad or your mom. But you just have to accept the fact that they're happy now. That's what I had to accept. As I got older, I saw my mom was happier. I was a lot more happier than seeing my parents unhappy. I didn't get to see my dad yell all the time. I didn't get to see any drama. It was kind of nice. It is nice. I get to do my thing. They get to do their thing. So that's how I accepted it. It took a lot of years. It did. It was about 5 years of me accepting it. I don't remember the time that I stopped worrying about it. I don't remember. But I just know that I am so glad that they're not together anymore. I'm very happy, and I'm glad. I love living with my mom. I think it's fun. She's a fun person. I love her, and she's been the most strongest people I ever known. So that is how I overcame the anger towards my parents that they aren't together anymore. That is how I overcame it. You can overcome it too, because I'm living proof that you can overcome this anger and frustration and sadness that your parents aren't together anymore. So it does get better. I know it's hard right now, and either your parents are broken up for a couple years, or they just got broken up. It may be hard right now, but it does get better. I swear it does. I'm finally happier. I used to get always angry. I used to always bring it up to my mom. Mom, get back together with my dad. And she's like, no, but you gotta accept it. And it's a hard process, but you can't get through it. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I kept saying stuff over and over again. I just want to make this video because I know that a lot of people have trouble accepting their parents' marriage fail. It's harder when you're older. I gotta admit that. If you're like 21, 16, 15, it's harder, but it does get better. I know it does. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I have like 10 subscribers. Like, holy crap. 10 subscribers. That is crazy. I know that's not a lot, but for me it's a lot. I thank you guys so much for subscribing. That was weird. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love you guys. And I want you guys to stay strong and keep holding on. It does get better. I love you guys. And if you guys need anything, message me on Twitter. We can be BFFs. We can be friends. I'm always on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Tumblr. I post a lot of inspirational, like, on my views. I post a recent post about feminism, that I'm a feminist. I'm also going to make a video about that. So, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Bye! Bye!